Hi guys, so this is a segment I'm going to be calling my deployment diary. Now, if you guys have followed us for a little while, you'll know what's going on, and I felt like I haven't really shared anything with you since this whole process started, and it's mostly because I've wanted to keep it not necessarily private but more safe for Nate and what he's doing right now and the people he's with and the whole thing in general. But I do think it's important to share the process for those who have never had a spouse who is deployed, or just in general the thoughts and feelings and his feelings on it as well. It's not something that every family has to go through. It's, I know, obviously more military related, but again, our men and women are over there wherever they are serving for this country, so it does encompass all of us. So so the topics I want to cover for this one are the intro to deployment, my thoughts and feelings, Nate's feelings so far, and just my whole thoughts on it on general. So firstly, as you guys will have seen, when we said goodbye to Nate when he came here to visit, it was a lot harder this time around. It's always hard when you have to say goodbye or see you later to a loved one for an extended amount of time, but this time was a lot harder knowing that I knew how long he'd be gone for, I know where he's going, and to try and keep my spirits up for Christeene. It's not the easiest thing in the world to go through. I'm gonna be honest, but at the same time, I think it makes you a lot stronger of a person, and for both parties involved, and it makes your relationship, especially being a military couple, you have to have a really strong foundation in order to be able to go through everything. So it made us a lot stronger, and I think it in general, yeah, it has. But so I guess, yeah, in general, it was just really hard to say, see you later, because I knew where he was going, and I can't share where he is or for how long, and I'm sorry I can't, but again, it's just mostly to keep everybody who's wherever he is safe, and him safe in general too. So the day he left to where he is, I was really nervous and scared and worried and anxious and all these things combined, and I'm sure he was feeling the same things as well, or mostly like he just wants to get there and get started. So it's been a process. I think since he's been there now, he's gotten down to not necessarily a routine, but he kind of understands the situation he's in right now. For me, I'm actually really lucky. I know back in the day my mom said as far as communication goes, she didn't get the communication that Nate and I get now. With technology now versus then, my mom maybe got a phone call every so often, every blue moon, from my dad. Whereas now, I get a text from Nate every single day, or even a phone call or FaceTime or Skype, letting me know he's okay, he's back, he's fine, he's safe. And it's really relieving and comforting, and that's one of the things I was really worried about, was communication, because if you guys didn't know, and if you're just tuning into this, my husband and I actually met in 2007, and he joined the Air Force in 2011. So we had 4 years prior from him being in the military, being together, and at one point right before he joined the military, we were literally inseparable. We went to work together at the same place. We had breakfast, lunch there together. We came home to Christeene together. We lived together. We literally did everything together. And then from jumping to that, which we grew really comfortable with and we enjoyed because we liked spending time together like that, to jumping to him joining the Air Force and the anxiety and stress and nerves and excitement of all that, it's definitely a different lifestyle. But the thing is, Nate is a military brat, which just means that his father was also in the military, and My father was also in the military, his dad being in the Navy and my dad being in the Marines and Army, so we kind of had an idea of what it was like to be a military child and a military family, but it's a lot different going in as a military spouse as far as deployments go. I remember when my dad deployed when I was younger, not hearing from him every so often. It wasn't that hard, I think, only because I was so young, but it was hard at the same time because that's your father. But my mom kept us really engaged in a lot of activities to keep our mind off and keep us busy and stuff like that. And I think that's one of the key things too during a deployment, is just to keep busy. Try not to let your mind settle on it too much, otherwise you're going to think about it too much. So with us though, with Nate joining, when he first joined the Air Force, I got so, and this might be too TMI for you guys, I don't know, but it's a part of the process. I got so anxious, and just now finding out that I am a super anxious person with like acute anxiety attacks and stuff like that, I did not start my period for 3 months, and we thought we were pregnant. We literally thought we were pregnant. We went to the doctors like 3 times. Every test came back negative though, that I wasn't. So the doctor was like, it's probably just stress because of everything you're going through right now. So honestly, right now I'm going through the same thing. I thought I was pregnant because Nate literally, when was he here? He was just here in February. And I'm not pregnant though. I just literally took a test yesterday. I'm not pregnant. And I took one a week and a half ago too. But I'm not pregnant, so I'm pretty sure it's just related to the stress of the whole scenario and situation. And as far as Nate's feelings on this, so every day that Nate texts me, he obviously is very exhausted at the end of the day, and I don't blame him. He's really busy where he is right now. He's definitely very what's the word I'm looking for? Eyes open to the whole scenario of where he is, and he's like, it's nothing you've ever seen before. And honestly, I can't even say, I've been around the world, but I had to change to a different angle, the sun and the lighting, because I'm in the bathroom downstairs. But there's also a lightheartedness to this whole deployment thing. It's the excitement of counting down the days to see your spouse again, or your son or daughter, whoever loved one that's in the military. There's the care packages that you can send to your loved one as well. People have gotten really creative these days on Instagram and stuff. You can see pictures of different care packages, and that got me really inspired to send Nate's first care package, which was Easter themed, because Easter is coming up, and it's something I think Nate and I hold close because our daughter was almost born on Easter in 2009, so I sent him a Easter themed care package for his first package, and it was a lot of fun to do. Christeene and I both got involved, my daughter, and it was something for both of us to do to show our love and uplift Nate and to give him a piece of home. So that's definitely something to do to share your love and to show support, is to send care packages. And I have a picture right here. I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but that's kind of this is the care package I sent. 4 different pictures of what it looked like. On the inside it was Easter themed again, like I said, and that's really something that's, I think really uplifting and brings your spirits up a little bit. And counting down the days, I think another thing too is, like, if you want to get a calendar and like X off the days as you go off, and like really look forward to the day when you're really close to the time where you are about to see your loved one again. I think that's something really exciting too. And like again, I said, technology now, Nate and I are able to talk to each other every single day to, he can let me know he's okay, what he's been up to, how his day has been, and I can tell him how my day's been here and with Christeene, and send him pictures. And it's a sense of relief and like reassurance that everything is okay, for at least for that moment in time. So yeah, there's also, there's ups and downs to this whole thing. This is Nate and I's first deployment, his first deployment, mine dealing with it as a spouse. It's all emotions you can bottle in one thing: the anxiety, the stress, the excitement, the roller coaster of emotion. It's insane, but it's also, I think for him, a sense of pride. Obviously, both of our fathers were in the military, and you know, he's doing something that so little do. So I'm going to end it here. I know it's not a whole lot of information, but it's just the experience thus far. As we get further into it, I'm sure I'll have more to tell you guys. But right now, I'm going to end it with some pictures that Nate sent me. Him and the guys that he's with are growing out their mustaches for March, and he's not going to shave it till April. Nate's hair grows so fast. He's only not shaved for a couple days, his mustache. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures. I don't know how well this is going to come up if it's shiny from the overcast of the light, but you can see his upper lip is kind of getting there. And I'll show you another one. Oh, this one's probably better. He's starting to grow it out with everybody there with him. I don't know if it's like a sense of morale type of thing or if they're just doing it to do it. Here's a picture he sent me before he left. It's in black and white. I kind of cropped it out because just to see his face. And like I said, I'm very lucky because he sends pictures quite often, so it's nice to be able to look at these and know that, you know, he's wherever he is, he's okay and safe. I'm going to end it here. I hope this was kind of comforting to anybody out there who's going through a deployment, maybe their first deployment, maybe their third. I know that happens. This is our first, so if you've been through one, if you have any words of wisdom, please leave them down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another deployment diary of what it's been like for both Nate and I combined, and Christine. And Christine's doing really well. She gets to text Nate, and she gets to, I read her text from Nate to her, and they send pictures to each other and stuff. So, and then the deployment boxes, she's actually painting him stuff. So she's doing really well with this, and I'm very happy for that. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.